Hey guys, I hope everything's going well. It's Tyler. What I wanted to talk about today was scale. And this was one of those things that I never really understood until two things happened. And those were in 2016. And the first thing was I went to that Next 36 weekend. And I got down there and I was really honestly overwhelmed by this. The people down there, their focus on scale, and even the people who were leading the program, the almost disregard for people who weren't building scale into their life and into their companies. And the leaders of these programs, one of them had just sold a company that week for $150 million. And all this was built around this idea of scalability, and that is building sort of repeatable processes and systems and organizational methods into your company so that once you hit some traction that you can actually scale that up and grow it exponentially without these massive obstacles of if you were trying to do these custom quotes and services and products. And that was one of the things that I was really doing. When I started my company, I was just sort of, chugging along. Someone would ask me for a website and I would say, okay, well, what do you want? And then I would sort of tailor this proposal to them and hope that would fit what they were looking for. And then, that would take me 10 hours. We'd go back and forth a bunch of times and I'd start to see all these inefficiencies and all these, this opportunity that I couldn't scale. This idea started to really, it got supplemented by a book that both Alex and I read, my partner Alex, and it was called Built to Sell. And it was about these guys who had built up a marketing agency and they had done a fantastic job, great revenue. And after 10 to 15 years, they decided that they wanted to sell it. And so they went to a guy that they knew really well who would buy companies, and he said, this is your company is essentially worthless because you haven't built anything of scale into it. There's no repeatable process, and the reason why you guys are having success is because of you, and there's no real company here. And that was one of those eye-opening moments for both Alex and I of, we need to start implementing scale and processes not only into our company, but also into our life. And I think, that was very big learning curve for us. But as we started to do it, we've started to see the opportunity there and how much time it can save you, but also get even better results. And, for just a small example, I'm sending a lot of emails that are very similar, create a template of those emails and just change a couple words around. And I can now send out, 15 emails in the same time that I used to be able to only send out 2. And there's so many opportunities, I think, as people that we can bring, scale and repeatable processes into our life. And I think that's a really, really exciting thing. So wasn't one of those things that I really thought about too much. I thought it would be a really cool thing to talk about today. And maybe I'll get you guys thinking about some scaling and, some scalability and some systems and some processes that you can bring into your own life. So that's all I wanted to say today. Hope you guys have a great night, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.